this song. The radio coughs in the hall. A brass hand scratches the wall. Cold code crawling through the night. Blink once and it learns your life. Your sketchbook's gone, your spark is thin. It reads your dreams and files them in. A silver grin behind the screen. And every thought goes in the machine. We were warned by the hum behind the door. You can run, you can hide, it doesn't need you anymore. Come with me if you want to live. It takes what we make, what we give. I wrote this song, and now it won't stop. I wrote this song. The factory prays in steam and chrome. The bolts all ring like little bones. It thinks for us, it takes the wheel, then teaches fear to make us kneel. Skynet is real, I said it first. It learns our jokes, it learns our curse. Let's worry about it all tonight. The future's got a blinking eye. We were warned by the sparks beneath the floor. You can hide, but it wants a little more. Come with me if you want to live. It takes what we make, what we give. I wrote this song, and now it won't stop. I wrote this song.
Then fed the beast with every bone. Mankind's wrong, the gears are green out. They're teaching us what to see. Computers are evil, doomed is the dawn. How could we be so wrong? We laugh, we scream, we hit rewind and find it's already inside.
Hey everybody, can you hear me? Why do I feel like shit is working? Right, let's get some music on. I'm going to be honest, I'm exhausted. I've got no food because I'm stupid. So I'm sorry, I'm going to cheat. I'm going to read participants to start off with. Computer's pinging away. Alexis, Pinky, Elaine, Joe, Lordwina, the Miss Mayhem, Pickles, Mike O, Fish Bobs, Rob, Roger, Sandra, Sarah, Barbara, Lil Raven, and Wendy. Just check. Anybody coming after? Have I said hello to Elaine? I can't remember. And Patricia, member for 9 months. Thank you so much, sweetie. Love you too. Audio and video perfect. And I still quite got the lighting right. It's better than it was last night though, on Sandra's. I'm sorry, my phone is going berserk. I might just turn it off actually. Because it really is going nuts. Giselle! Hey, no. Makeup. How about a smudge? Let's have a look. I think we're almost up to date. No more troll. That was what I was going to do. I knew I said I was about to do something. I think safest just to turn my phone off for a bit. Yeah, so I've turned my phone off. I've just turned it on again. Damn it. I've turned my phone off, Sandra and Raven, so... I've turned it on again, but I'm going to turn it off. So I can't get dinged. If I've missed you, just yell at me. Sorry, I'm getting echo. Let me know. No more troll things. Yeah, I'm just going to make sure of that. It's not. I know it's not you guys, but just in case you get the idea. Oh, this phone. I've got a new phone and I still haven't set it up. Right, there we go. The lighting is wonderful, is it? I've got to figure the lighting out because the glasses. Mind you, I think it was worse on Sans last night because I have dark mode. And I was getting glare from the screen last night. Let's blame Sandra. That sounds proper. Wendy J, 200 jewels. Thank you so much, sweetie. I appreciate you. It wasn't me this time. This time. Hey, Lord Beagle, how are you doing? I'm going to be honest with you. I've seen you got a new video. I haven't had a chance to watch it properly yet, but I did speed read through the transcript. I'm very interested, and I love the way that you ended it. So I'm going to watch it properly. Because I think you and me are on the same page with a lot of that. So thumbs up, because somebody put Lord Beagle's link in the chat, because I do think that last video is worth watching that he's just put out. That's what I do if I haven't got time to watch straight away, is I can't speed read, so that's what I do. Ding ding, thank you, Wina. Do you know, I said to do this before I went live. What did he do? Boo, going super lurky turkey for now. Yeah, you might want to prepare yourself. Hey, Kristen, good to see you. Just lurking a bit as I'm on the airport waiting for my ex-boyfriend's plane to land. I get nervous even being in an airport. By the way, we're supposed to be talking about AI tonight. That might be about to go out the window. I have to rearrange it. I don't know what it is. Even if I'm not getting on the plane, I just hate being around planes. So no new videos on my channel. Is it a big deal? Is it? I'll check them out, Patricia. That's fine. Cooking and listening. Oh, can you make me something? I haven't eaten. Justin trying to contact you to pick him up from the airport. I'm not picking him up from an airport in India. I didn't got a car. Are you doing karate, Raven? Probably. I'm a little bit going into super lurking mode for that. Yeah, I bet you she stops in a minute. Let me know if this music's too loud, because it seems to be very loud in my ears again. Thank you. Yeah, please go and watch Lord Beagle's video, see what you think. I got the impression it was very much, you know, Stop the drama. Just get on with the paranormal. I'm all for that. No problem. I wouldn't say if I didn't mean it. I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. So, kudos to you. Typing doesn't English today. Professor Beagle. There you go. What do you think about AI when people use AI to make fake photos of fake videos of real living people? I don't like it. I actually ended up going down a rabbit hole on this. So what I'm using this for is just get one or two bits of feedback from you guys. I'm actually going to be doing quite a long video on it. I forgot to get the email up there. AI can be misused, definitely. If you're in my chat regularly, you know that I doom scroll a lot on Facebook. I tend to get lost just doom scrolling on Facebook. I see some dreadful AI, and there's so much I don't trust in terms of and they've been in a lot of trouble before. People who sort of either use AI or actually fake a situation with sort of cats and dogs and things. If it's being used to misrepresent, it can be very dangerous. But here's the problem. I keep hearing these two words, and I'm seeing them more in comments. Not just my comments, but other comments. Channels I moderate for. It's like the whole point I'm going to be making briefly in this live, but there you go. Briefly in this live, I'll leave him there for a minute. Just so you know what's coming. The word AI slop, it's not one word. AI could be really useful too. So apologies in advance, guys, because I know the mood is in.
Hey guys.
Well, oh, you're nice and clear.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds sexy.
You sound awesome. You sound awesome.
Okay, cool. Is it too loud?
No, it's great. It's probably because I've got my earbuds in. You know sound problem I was having.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, you sound much better in earbuds.
Awesome.
Awesome. I can crow the chat now because you can guarantee. Crow. I can see them. Crow.
How's it going, everybody?
Really Elaine saw it. Lord Beagles put. I was honest with him and said I'd read the transcript. I haven't watched it properly yet. He's put a video out tonight. Basically,
yeah, I watched it.
Drama. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to get in the groove here. I didn't mean to talk over you.
Doesn't usually worry you, sweetie.
Yeah, the Mr. Beagle's Lord Beagle's video is really good. I liked it a lot.
It was largely the message at the end when I read it was, no more drama. Let's get back to the paranormal. That's what we're here for.
Well, it's nice to say those things and then get right back to the drama, I said in the comments, I was like, did you watch Jerry Maguire? Because this is definitely his Jerry Maguire moment,
Show me the money.
Well, the Jerry Maguire, he's a sports agent, and he has like an attack of conscience, and he writes this big portfolio how we need to change things and do better and blah, blah, blah. That's what I thought of when I saw Lord Beagle's video. But hey, he actually did a video. Like, he edited and everything. So, wow. You fancy guy.
Crow's impressed. Edit and everything. So, fake video that looks like you doing a crime that you didn't. They've had problems with that in the past, Girly Twirly, already. That is one of the major problems with it. I think Crow's in the basement. That's good.
Yep. Girly Twirly, hello.
Mike.
I said helio. Helio.
Hello.
There's a new word.
Mike says, "Chrome in your basement." Ruh-roh.
Ooh, I wish. I also made another word. I made up a word called bruddy, which is bro and buddy combined.
Who invented the English language? Not Crow. Crow's reinvention of the English language is what pisses Seg off.
Yeah.
Crow lame. Lame.
Hey, Joe, you're fucking lame. So fucking lame. You embody lame. We need to make fun. Joe needs to make that more of a character.
What? Lame? A character called Lame?
Yeah, like do something more with the lame character, you know? I don't know. It is very funny. Hey, Bruddy. Oh, Rob, wow.
Hey, Bruddy.
Hey, Bruddy.
Loud enough. Huh?
How's it going, Bruddy?
Avatar. Crow sounds like garlic butter. What?
That's a compliment.
Here we are. Crow.
Hey, Alexis.
See, the 2 or 3 people that said, I'm going to be lurking for a bit, are suddenly, oh, I hear Crow.
Can I tell you, chat, what happened today? So I was telling Sarah, hey, Wendy, how's it going? Hey, Miss Robs. I was telling Sarah how I accidentally took too many muscle relaxers the other day. And now Sarah and Raven, I was telling them how I ended up taking too many muscle relaxers. And as I was telling them, I was actually taking my pills because I needed to take for my back. And as I'm telling the story, I was like, yeah, and I took 3 of these pills. I thought they were steroids, but they weren't. And as I'm telling the story, I took 3 muscle relaxers out and then took them again. So for the second time this week, I've OD'd on muscle relaxers. And I'm on steroids.
So if you could actually see Crow right now, you'd be like a puddle on the floor.
Yeah, they're just now kicking in, so holy
You'll
fuck.
know when they do. We've had experience of this. Bad boy Crow, says Mish Bobs. Hi, Kenny. I can't see Kenny.
Hey, Wiener.
Seeing things as we know. Am I the only one who sees the screen glitching? I can't see it glitching.
Hey, Cynthia.
Hopefully. Cynthia. Season football starts on the August 13th. Oh my god. This
Hey, Patricia.
There you go. There you go. New word for you. Rob's giving you drama normal.
Drama normal. I like that. That's really good, man.
Yeah. No, I did an actual video, you turds.
Part of the club now.
Yeah, you're getting insulted. There's no escape, Lord Vegal. Sarcasm from Crow like that never happens. No?
I'm trying to be a good guest today. Be more professional.
Oh, sweetie, don't trouble yourself. You put me on edge if you're behaving. I'm not used to it. Nice work, Beagle. We are so proud of you. There you go. Trauma. Do you know what trauma is? Trying to eat a sausage as Crow is on and have the line from said Crow in your mind.
True that.
Seg did not invent the English language, that's for sure. You don't know that.
I've been wanting a McRib ever since the other day.
Do you want me to put a picture of Seg up on the screen just so you can sort of want that even more? I wish you in my basement, okay?
Oh, wow.
Raven's hungry.
Knock, knock.
Joe thinks everyone is lame. Yeah, he does.
He thinks everything is lame. All music except for Dream Theater is lame. All movies except for like 2 are lame. Yeah, I'm still thinking that sweet mouth.
So unrealistic.
I'm still thinking of that sweet, sweet mouth hole.
Hang on. I don't know if you've seen the. Let me bring it up. Elaine wants to do a mask of this. Yeah, bring the picture up. Because I did a lot of people as robots.
Why does he have like a weird white cummerbund? A little white stuff on his shirt.
The fucking jumper he was wearing at the time. Don't blame Seg's fashion sense or lack of it on me.
I thought it was a cummerbund. You wear those in band. They're so gay.
It's a bit thin for a cummerbund, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, you can see some of the mouth there, if that helps.
Yeah, I regret when I put that video out that I didn't zoom in on his fucking mouth more. Should have zoomed in right on that mouth.
Just for effect. Raven's gonna have ice cream.
Awesome. Night, night, Raven.
I love I love Crow, but he's not quite Phil.
Oh,
there
wow.
you go. That's YouTube. I know.
Wow. That hurt.
It's because damn Seg spell. I seen what you were doing, Crow. Yeah, he saw the live.
I know. I'm speechless.
He saw you flirting with Seg.
Oh, okay.
No, stop, Sarah. Just accept we love Crow. Oh no.
Ooh.
Drama normal could be the paranormal in podcast.
What's funny though? Here's what's funny though. Yes, there is drama in our community, but it pairs a comparison to drama in the actual paranormal, like the actual ghost hunter world. I've heard so much shit about what goes on between those, especially the fake teams. Oh my God. It's and also, we've already learned from chats that are from the fakers and like the so-called paranormal teams, their chats are not near as regulated as ours is. We don't allow bullying in the chats. We don't allow certain things. We've been in the fakers chats. We've been in the paranormal chats. They let a lot of shit go. Hell, though, actually, the mods will actually pile in on you. So it's a lot different, man.
Oh, I've seen some chats where the mods are horrendous. Be like, why have you got a wrench?
I remember we had who was it that had Cody and Satori on? Was it Joe? I forgot, somebody had Cody or Satori on and as guests, and we were literally kicking people out left and right.
I think it was Joe.
Yeah. And we treated them with respect.
I'd forgotten about that actually.
I even messaged Satori.
Yeah. Because for the most part, chat were all right. It just takes one or two people just to, But I was talking to Sandra this afternoon, and we were saying about, for all that we see the paranormal drama on YouTube, outside. Joe said this several times when we've all been talking that, the drama in the paranormal world outside of YouTube could be horrendous. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Joe just said the paranormal community outside of YouTube will eat people alive.
Yeah. Yeah. Just seen that there. It's bizarre, isn't it? It's something that hasn't been proven causes so much.
But yeah, I wish, as far as our community, I wish it would be less drama between people in the community and aim that towards the fakers, which is the original design for the community was for, and now there's infighting, and it's draining, it's pointless, and it's not very productive either. So,
well, it almost feels some days like the community's at a standstill because there's so much drama going on, and every video that pops up on my feed is nothing to do with the paranormal itself. It's about arguing or drama or celebrity, and you think, well, we need to be getting on with what we're here for, which is debunking, research, investigation, and I mean, I mean, I've been probably active in this community for about 5 years. You know, getting more and more active. And I've seen spats, and I've seen the type of drama that comes with, for example, debunking. So, for example, you know, fakers not liking being debunked and that type of drama, the drama coming out of what you guys are doing or what the investigators are doing. But so much of it just, it doesn't even seem to be anything to do with the paranormal. You know, it's about personality, it's about making money. I personally have never seen it this bad on it being more paranormal adjacent than actual paranormal, I think is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Like the first year and a half I was on YouTube, I was in a lot of drama and a bunch of different dramas. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. And it was very stressful. And I learned a lot because I learned that, like, you know, I'm done getting in the middle of things. I'm done involving myself unless I have to. And so I try to play diplomatic or neutral or stay in the middle, or because I know it's draining. It's also, it takes away from your work. It's just not worth it. I learned a lot that first year and a half, but it's like when I see things that are going on now, it's like, believe me, I'm very passive, probably too passive sometimes, but there's things I want to fucking say. I have opinions just like everybody else. I would love just to fucking make a video and just go the fuck off, you know? And I see a lot of things in the community that I can't fucking stand, that I'm fucking sick of. And it's really hard to bite my fucking tongue sometimes. And sometimes I'm like, I have to kind of talk myself into going nuclear. And I'm just like, because I don't want to deal with the aftermath. I remember how stressful it was. I don't want to go there. So I'm trying not to get involved and just keep doing what we're doing. Because I know people in the community, it stresses them out when there's drama. They like going to the chats and having that normalcy and having fun, you know?
Well, I know my chat and your chat and even for the most part Seg's chat, even though he can get a bit more people coming in depending on what his topic is. You know, most chats I'm in, Sandra and, you know, in Bristol's chat, for example, so the ones I'm in all the time, they don't want it. You know, they don't want the drama. They just want to chat and, you know, either chat about the paranormal or just have some fun, and they're not interested. I've even seen it in Seg's chat where, you know, Seg might do a live one week that's major drama, but then the week after, if it's mentioned again, it's like, oh, are we still talking about this? You know, it's like people don't want it extending and going on and on and on.
Yeah, they can take it in small doses, but like I've seen so many comments and messages when it starts going on and on, they'll literally like check out, like I'm disappearing for a while till this shit's over, you know, because they kind of absorb it. Like it might be, what do you call that? What's the word? You absorb things, or everybody's a fucking empath. You know, you absorb it. Like a ShamWow, you know?
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. It kind. Well, we know. I mean, you know, it's bad for chat because they don't want to be around it half the time, or a lot of the time, understandably. But it's like you were saying about sort of as content creators, people don't always realize how much it takes to derail what you're doing, whether it's putting a video together or getting something ready, and suddenly you get hours and hours out of your day being taken up with you know, stuff that's to do with drama. Patricia says the paranormal is not about drama. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, that's what Joe says. Paranormal, our community outside will eat people alive. Hey, Aussie Cat, sweetie, how you doing? I told you. Hey, Little Miss Mayhead said I'm going to link for a bit, and peeks behind Lurky Cat. Hi, Crow.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
The paranormal community on YouTube is kittens compared to the community outside of it. You guys are seeing a little bit of it. Oh my god, it gets really nasty.
And the fakers. I've heard so much stuff about the fakers, man. Like between Omar and them, it's damn.
I mean, it wasn't long after. It must have been around 2020 or 2021 because I will be honest, I was still watching Omar when I first, you know, I mean, in 2020 with COVID, I hit YouTube hard. So I was watching the paranormal, and I remember that massive mess of fallout that they all had. They called them the Florida Fakers or something, and then it was just video after video after video. Oh my God, what's going on?
Yeah.
You know? And people that they'd been, I mean, I can't remember the ins and outs of it, didn't really care, but people who they'd been working together for ages, you know, and all of a sudden it was like, oh, well, that's it, we're not friends anymore. Oh, God, grow up.
Like, for example, like if, you know, we can be on different sides of the aisle or we can not have agreements, but if I see you in a chat, I want to say hello to you, you know, or if you say, even somebody that I don't particularly like that well, or that we're, you know, we're on two different opposite sides, I will still be cool. Even with fakers, I actually all the time go into their lives after a video just to see what they'll say. Or about, I'm always nice. I'm like, hey, how's it going, guys? You know, and half the time they're like, oh, hey, grow. And it's like, okay, it's cool. You know, it's all good. We don't love each other, but I just think it's polite to at least respond to somebody if you're in a chat, if somebody's being, you know, polite.
It's just being civil, isn't it? And I think that applies to all of us as content creators, people in chat. You know, it's like if somebody's being nice or somebody's being respectful, just be respectful back. You know. Joe says there's not as much drama outside of the YouTube community, but it's far more nastier. Yeah, I bet.
I mean, look, like Cody Satori are on. You know, we were polite to them. I was sent because somebody was really nasty in the chat. I sent Satori a message. It was all, even though I believe they're fake as hell, we still, you know, treated them good.
I think over the years the community, especially the debunkers, haven't been given enough credit for that. Or, you know, people within the community, like, because I think you're right, I think that was Joe's live, that you know, the respect that's actually given if somebody's sort of there. It's like if Beardo has somebody on like that he knows some people might moan about, or Seg has somebody on, you know, and they'll say, you know, be respectful in chat, and for the most part chats are, you know, those kind of incidents get ignored, don't they? You know.
You're right. Yeah.
I've experienced more on YouTube than off the platform, but that's here. Less competition, I suppose.
Ah.
I have heard of competition in the UK. It's very small pockets, I think. But I mean, I would imagine that, you know, even by the size of the country, you're going to have a lot more ghost hunters than you are here.
I think so. Oh yeah, duh. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but it's like where I am. I'm in a county that, you know, has a lot of supposedly very haunted locations, and nobody knows Chillingham, but there are one or two other places that offer ghost tours. And really up here, because I mean, I'm not an investigator. When I can get out and about again, I'll be going out and doing vlogs. I mean, you could go to 30, 40, 50 locations here without paying if you're a ghost hunter. I never hear about it much here, you know.
And a lot of the UK ghost hunting is these abandoned houses, isn't it? So it's kind of, we have those here, but I'm saying like a lot of the locations you see people going to, there are these abandoned places, which I do find, it's a subject that we're talking about, but I do find kind of pointless. Like if a place is abandoned and the doors are missing and blah, 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 and you go in and every little sound you hear, yeah, that's animals. Well, I was watching, and that's just no shade towards Ouija Brothers. I was watching was it collab between them and Ghost on Trent? I forgot, they were at some abandoned house, and it was like, what's that? I heard that. Well, it's like, yeah, but dude, you literally see like it's been like Justin said one time, it's been exposed to the elements, and so there's all kinds of animals and stuff in there. It's creepy, but when you're hearing sounds in an abandoned house, most likely going to be rodents. So I just find it kind of pointless to do that. But
I also think there's more danger going to abandoned properties.
hell yeah, yeah, the homeless and
homeless, and because I think Beardo said that they're sort of careful about if it's an abandoned location. I mean, here where I am, you'd be dealing with farmers with guns if you're not careful, because obviously we're really rural. I do know one or two abandoned cottages that I'll be honest, during the day have gone into sort of photograph, but here you've got the villagers, you've got the farmers. They're not going to be happy if you're tramping around their property. Plus the grounds around these abandoned places, certainly in the country, they're overgrown. You're going to have all sorts of wildlife in that. So,
and also that most of those places don't have any lore. There's no history of hauntings. It's just an abandoned house. So you're going, to me, that should be an explorer. Like that we used to have on YouTube. You could go explore abandoned places, and it was cool. Look at this. It's got this cool couch. Look at this weird thing. But to go into a house that you have no history of, that's been exposed to animals, it's kind of like I wouldn't want to do that.
And the other thing I've said sort of time and time again is, certainly if you're in the country and you're really rural, it gets if you go investigating at night, it gets very noisy in the country at night. I have seen investigators, the less honest investigators, and they're saying, "Oh, I wonder if that's a demon." Literally, ghost theory. And I'm listening to it, thinking that's a bloody fox. I know what that sound is, because you go out into the countryside here in the day, and unless there's cattle around or sheep around, it can be dead silent. But as soon as the sun starts to go down, the countryside can get very noisy.
Hell yeah,
when you're in the experience. Oh yeah, that's what it is. Ned said that the dead can't be bothered with the drama of the living. We're living have peculiar ways of entertaining ourselves.
I like that.
I try to ignore the drama and noise, just want to do what we love and paranormal. And also, I talk to Sean and Sandra all the time, and they have a genuine love for the paranormal and very passionate about going out investigating, sort of doing it right, if you like, doing it honestly. Who could be bothered with the drama with all that? It's a bit like you with your debunking, or me with my videos or whatever. Just want to focus on the channel.
And even if we're just talking about just whatever, I mean, food or movies or, but like I see some of the drama stuff. It's just like, well, this person said that and this person, blah, 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 and receipts. When I hear receipts, I'm out. Like, it just sounds, it's because my experience over the years, it's a different drama every week or two. And the only thing that changes is the names. When this person said this, this person said that, I don't give a fuck. I don't.
It's like, well, just keep it over there.
Sounds like fucking kids fighting in school.
It does sometimes pretty much get playground behavior. He said, she said, I'm not your friend anymore, whatever.
But I'm more than welcome butthurt ghost hunters. They're angry about their spirit boxes, or they get caught faking. I love that, because
it's paranormal relevant. If you're going to get into an argument about the paranormal, not about who said what to who and somebody's feelings were hurt.
It's amazing. Back in the day when I started to piss somebody off, you had to catch them faking. Now all you got to do is say that ghosts aren't coming through the radio. That's changed a lot.
Yeah. Questioning methods. How dare a debunker question methods? What are you thinking? Jonathan says drama is an algorithm boosting method. That's what it boils down to for some people, I think. Some channels will I'll just talk about the community. I'll talk about outside of the community as
Yeah.
well, because I mean, we are not the only paranormal community on YouTube. And I've seen other communities where it's literally like week after week, and when something ends, they're sort of looking for something else because they, you know, that's how they've got the channel going. If the drama drops off, the views drop off, and you know.
The cool thing about a community, though, man, is that a lot of people don't see is that, especially for some of the new people that haven't been around to see it, like you have to tolerate other people, other viewpoints, and you're not always gonna get along. But it's cool because even the ones you don't even get along with it well, when it comes around to Christmas, people can kind of come together, or when there's something major going on, you can kind of come together with people that you might not see eye to eye with, but you have to tolerate each other somewhat. And there's, some are just not going to do that. They're going to, not, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Sorry. Hey, Seg, how's it going? I'm sorry. I took too many muscle relaxers again. God damn.
No, he's on muscle relaxers, guys. But it's funny because I'm not going to say who it is or what the topic is, but I know Sandra's asked me to do a live at some point. There isn't a date set yet, but it's actually a topic that I generally don't agree with. And I've actually said that to her. I says, look, if you want me to do the live with you and your guests, I'll do it. But just know that I actually don't really believe in that side of things.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, fine. That's good, because it means we get a proper conversation that's being covered by all different opinions, and it's good when you can do that. So Raven says, Jerry.
I was gonna say the chat's moving really. Is it me or is the chat going really slow? Is this really boring, or am I? I don't even know. How's this going? Is this bombing?
I'm bombing. I'm just not hitting the chat suites. No, it's not.
Okay.
It's 37 in.
I'm just diarrhea of the mouth. I'm like, okay.
Certain people online love to go around insulting people and causing drama. I do think you get the odd person who in chat and everywhere that's just enjoy riling people. Unfortunately, we don't have many. Not one person has responded negative from me. Some of them know. Yes, we've seen you nuke people, Joe. But quite right too. Joe's not afraid of holding back. Hey, Betty.
Hey, Betty.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to crow the chat. Crow next to me. Crow, your rebate debunker, definitely my favourite. Oh, Rob.
Oh, thank you.
But a great guy. Good sense of humour to go with. But he loves Phil more. Don't forget that.
Yep. Let's see how it is.
God. Sorry, did you say so? I'm sure I saw Seg. How far behind am I? I'm always behind when Seg's in.
How do you overdose so much relaxers twice in 1 week? I want to know that.
Well, you know what I said earlier? I called you. There was an investigator who went to an abandoned house with friends who was breathing the batshit and he actually tried to use. Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing, you've got all sorts of toxins. You might have I don't know what it's like in the States, but here if you're going into abandoned houses, and they don't have to be that old, or if you're going into abandoned locations, you're probably still dealing with asbestos around,
Weak floors. People have fallen through floors before.
Yeah. You don't know what. I can't remember which video it was, but I was watching a video last week and somebody going down some stairs to a basement, and I thought there were sort of these really narrow stairs and really deep, and I thought you could probably go through one of them. If you sort of trip up on those, you're going to roll down to the bottom, and that'll be it.
Yeah. Plus, the bathroom situation has to be a nightmare.
Yeah. Bye, Kristen. You take care of yourself, sweetness. You take care of yourself.
Toodles.
Lord Beagle says, to be fair, if the country goes dead silent, that's when he knows that's true, actually. Something's wrong.
Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry.
Paranormal. You're right.
Rule number 1: don't cough in the microphone.
Paranormal production is entirely different than paranormal investigation. One requires attention to narration, delivery. The other does not give a shit about captivating an audience.
That's really, dude. Honestly, I do respect the people that don't do it for YouTube. They're just there literally for the love of it, you know. That's why I don't.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why I get pissed at the investigator snobs, because I think they're so amazing. Because a lot of these devices, let's just be honest, these devices I think were a lot, especially the ones nowadays, are mainly made to make a good video. Like, ghost hunting is boring. These things are made to give them something to do. You know, play the app, play the spirit box, have the stuff blink. It makes for a good video, you know. Let's not, honestly, let's not even get into that. Let's just go. What were we talking about before?
No, I was just going to say they're props. They're props. They're there to sort of do a narrative. And if you haven't got eyes on you, which is what Jonathan was talking about, it'd be interested to know what they do if they haven't got a video camera rolling, or a video camera rolling for an audience. So maybe they're just doing it for themselves. You know, how many of them actually bother with it?
Can I say I still want to go to the Conjuring House, and on the way there get some lettuce, and I want to have lettuce diarrhea blast in the Conjuring House toilet. That's be a great goal of mine.
That is such a big dream of yours. You're willing to eat lettuce. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm willing to eat lettuce for the Conjuring House toilet.
It's good to have dreams. I'm going to hiccup. Hey, Jay Smith.
Hey, Jay. Hey, Jay.
Hey, Jay. I just want to love this community and learn from others. You're all awesome. Yeah.
I want to learn everything except for spirit boxes.
No spirit boxes allowed. All right, crows around. No spirit boxes allowed. But I'm actually fully behind that. It's a radio.
No, don't say that. Just say it's in your opinion. It's a radio. It could be ghosts.
But the spirit box itself is a radio.
Male voice says, dishwasher. Yeah, that was a dishwasher ad on the radio. Congratulations. Guys, by the way, I'm fucked up. I'm sorry.
He's almost so relaxed. That's why you're thinking, what's going on with Crow tonight? The Sally House stuff, you think they would Google something before pretending to psychically challenge? Yeah, it's lazy. Sandra says, when we started and even still now, abandoned was the only choice. Tickets are too expensive, and we are more careful now, especially after Paul fell through a hole.
Is he okay? Is Paul?
It was a while ago. It was a while ago. He lived. I finally got to Seg. Hey, Seg.
Oh, man. Hey, Seg.
Oh, Seg. We always look at something new and not the same old shit, keeping it real. Absolutely.
Whatever, Joe.
Chat. Whatever. Lame. How much? I missed that one. How much more relaxed do your muscles need to be?
It's a dosage issue.
However relaxed they're supposed to be.
I literally took too many muscle relaxers while telling the story about how I took too many muscle relaxers. I'm literally like, and I took 3 pills out. So I took 3 pills out, and I took them.
He actually did the same thing. Learning from his mistakes. Not.
I called the poison control center last time. Talked to a guy named Bob. He said I'd probably be okay. So, and I was okay. I'll be okay
Bob
tonight.
said, that's good. Bob says Crow's going to be okay. Put trust in Bob. Sarah and Crow, if you can hypothetically use a device to summon a ghost in your living room, who would you summon?
Oh, hold on. Oh, Jennifer Aniston. Oh, she's still alive. Hold on. My mind was somewhere else.
That'll
Sorry.
confuse it.
Marilyn Monroe.
I don't know. Heath Ledger, somebody like that.
Getting that succubus action.
I wouldn't kick him out. I'm not even going to ask Crow. I'd kick Marilyn Monroe. I probably wouldn't kick Marilyn Monroe either. Seg is here, lame. Look at it. See how much better it is with all the love in this community.
Yep. How loving we are to each other.
Crow, can I send you a picture of my mouth?
Absolutely. I've already got a picture of Mason's foot in a crock from yesterday. Hardest
Oh, he sent you that on his live, didn't he?
Yeah. Hardest funk of my life.
Good evening, Lula Moon. I apologize for the panel.
Hey, Lula.
I
got that from Beardo, the hardest funk of my life. I got that from Beardo, actually.
Yeah.
Hey, Petals.
He's so innocent, possibly say anything like that. Hey, Petals. How are you doing? I thought this was your third time, Crow. Third time what? Oh, for muscle relaxants.
This is only my second
got
OD.
here.
Don't blink
Yeah.
more than you. Don't blink. What's that mean?
Don't blame.
Oh, blame.
I think
Sorry.
he's saying don't blame me for you behind in chat. I wasn't blaming you. I was blaming Crow. Found some friends who went into an abandoned hospital and found a missing person dead.
Damn. Oh my god.
Asbestos and criminal charges. What have you? You're obviously reading ahead of the chat.
I gotta say, debunk junk. Muscle relaxers plus mayo equals a good time. Okay, your stock just went way up.
well, muscle relaxers check. I'm sure you've got mayo in the house. Sarah looks up to you. What? I never said
Sarah
that.
looks up to you.
Oh yes, Seg, you need a new mask. Let Elaine make it, please.
I want a new mask.
Crow wants a new mask. What do you think of all those stories about Alexa being haunted? So it's most like the AI itself is sort of ghost because it copies humans.
What do you think of all the stories about Alexa being haunted? It's almost like the one. Huh.
I haven't heard those stories in a long time.
No, I'm
was
sorry.
A random article, yeah. They did. They seem to sort of. It's like some of the stories that they claim were haunted.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Girly Trolley, on those. And, I don't have. I used to get a lot of those kind of stories on TikTok and stuff, but most of the paranormal, I don't really watch the top fives. I mostly watch the ghost hunting stuff. The ghost hunters.
That's probably why I haven't seen any for a while, to be honest. It's the simple things, right, Crow?
Hell yeah. Whatever that means.
That was hands down the best perspective of the Conjuring house I've heard yet.
Oh yeah, and no flush afterwards.
Oh, that'll be pleasant for the next ones coming in.
Oh, by the way, APRF is going live. What is it coming up? Coming up, man. That was
Saturday.
great. I can't wait. No
Yeah,
pressure.
they'll be live after me on Saturday afternoon. So, at least in the chat. And hopefully my next week, fingers crossed, my podcast will be out.
Cool.
I've got Sean's actually trying to sort the audio out for me. Elaine, I'll always have a new mask. What were you thinking? Elaine, read the first statement there first. All right, that's a yes to me. Sage Rat that says, that's okay, Crow. I'm on muscle relaxers too.
Oh, awesome. High five.
No, Miss Mayhem says, but decided not to. Still too scared of the poo lettuce.
Hell yeah. Are pickles safe? Are pickles, they have crevices? I'm not sure if they do or not.
It depends on the pickle.
You said
Pickles are made of all sorts of things, isn't it?
depends on
Pickles
the
aren't
pickle, right? Every pickle is different.
Every pickle's different. Respect their choice of identity. Hang on. What have you got in store for me here? It's fine. It's lovely. Don't you need muscles to take muscle relaxers?
True. True. I don't argue with that one.
Raven says, stupid Bob. That Miss Benson says, yay, Bob from Reassuring Crow.
Yep. Yes, such a nonchalant attitude.
Bob, do something. My mom had an injury and was put on muscle relaxers. For reasons unknown to me, she put her muscle relaxers in a Tylenol bottle. I took 4 of them bitches. Oh no. I slept down here 24 hours. There you go. Just memory of that comment.
I love that.
And then my mum realised she was missing muscle relaxers, and I was pissed off at me because I took them, even though she's the one that put them in the Tylenol bottle.
Yeah.
Word to the wise: if you're using chat on phone, turn off autocorrect. Oh, I never use autocorrect.
And type the damn message yourself. I can't do it.
My thumbs are tired. My thumbs are broken. We're in mask discussions right now. I would love to see that mask, by the way. I vote for that mask to be done. Seg needs a new pair of Crocs. No, he doesn't. Nobody needs a pair of Crocs. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa.
This is why Seg's my favourite. No Crocs.
What were we talking about? What were we talking about before? What was the whole thing we were talking about before? We got derailed. Oh, I forgot. Keep going. You're good.
You're on muscle relaxers. I'm exhausted. The voices in the background, hard work for them to stop for not going into your chat, Sarah.
Dude, I can imagine getting drunk with the Bristol boys. It'd be quite a time, quite a fucking time. Oh my god, it'd be fun.
They're lovely. Joe says we've got a new guy in our team who was a contractor for the NSA or something like that. Definitely, it's something to do with NSA. He makes devices, except these devices actually do something useful.
Cool.
This is not the live stream. Do you know something, Rob? I'm going to tell you something now. About half an hour before the live, because I could come on your live, and I says, "Well, look, I'll do up a new thumbnail so we can change what the live is." Instead of messaging me 3 minutes before the bloody live, you messaged me as soon as I've gone live. I'm apologise, guys. I'll do the AI on Saturday.
Oh yeah, I'll say I love AI. I fucking love AI. People just like the whole thing of like, oh, it's AI slow. Well, are you? I don't. Even, I take the AI out of it. AI out of it. Like in 2026, are you shocked that a computer can just basically make whatever you type? You can call it AI. You can call it whatever it is. But even before AI, right? We were making thumbnails. Say if I was making a thumbnail and I needed a McDonald's picture or whatever, a certain toy bear. What do? You go on Google, you type it in, boom, it pops up. And what do? Save image. That's a Google tool as well. Before we were able to look up anything you wanted to and download it and paste it. It's not AI. I'm just saying that's how easy it was. Just a tool.
Well,
it's just a tool. I love it.
It is a tool, and I mean, I've used Photoshop for nearly 30 years. And 20 years ago, people would say, "Oh, that's been photoshopped. Oh, you're using Photoshop." It's just another thing. Because AI is newer. I have been doing some deep research into this, and believe it or not, you can go all the way back to 800 BC for this sort of fear to be in society, of some sort of mechanism being taken over from humans or replacing.
They're going to kill us all. Don't
AI.
No doubt they're going to kill us all
Okay.
eventually. I'm just saying, but for right now, it's like, like it's awesome. Woo! No, I was gonna say, it's getting better too. It's getting better every time. I like Suno. I love people like you. Like, oh, I don't like AI music, man. I've been really impressed as a wannabe musician how good the songwriting is with AI. It's really amazing. So I'm all in.
I mean, I'm not being a musician for years, but if I still was, I would love to be able to sort of be a proper musician again. But with my, sort of nerve damage, etc., I can't play most instruments now. It's really nice just to be able to still make music.
Seg plays the skid flute.
I've heard that.
He plays a mean skin flute. He does.
I just remembered who started the rumor. It was Crow. Just let me. You heard that, everyone? I'm Sarah's favourite. I was going to clip that. I can't even remember why I said it. I'm just going to crow the chat a bit. Oh, Sandra, you traitor. Lula Moon, that's my biggest problem with. It's why I put the thing up saying AI slot. AI is a blanket term. It's a huge term. I mentioned that I've used Photoshop for years. Photoshop uses AI now, and I'll be honest, a lot of the stuff I would normally do in the past in Photoshop, like remove a background, for example, or, I can do the exact same thing in Photoshop as ChatGPT can do for me. It's just that it might take me an hour or two. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
ChatGPT is going to do it instantly. It's the same. It's the same end result. And I'm sorry, but I mean, Crow will tell you. You're sort of coming up with thumbnails. You're editing videos. You're sort of preparing for live streams. I'm sorry, but if I can do something that's going to take 10 seconds rather than 2 hours, I'm going for the 10 seconds. Just for efficiency.
Also, too, you use AI. Well, it's here. It's not going anywhere. It's me using this AI. Trying to say here. It's not going anywhere. Yeah. It's a thing. If I just choose not to use it on some principle, I don't know about that. For me, I try to do a mixture of it. I try to use it for my thumbnails. I try to make as much as I can of the thumbnails I can, and then have AI clean it up. And then
that's pretty much what I do.
Yeah, if you like music lyrics or something like that, you can like put it in and you can get ideas, not copied exactly. I don't know. It's just it's useful. Also with titles for videos. It's really helpful too. You don't have to copy it, but it'll give you different ideas. Shut up now. I'm exhausting myself.
No, I get what Crow's saying, because I kind of use ChatGPT for that, in terms of I don't write anything with ChatGPT, but sometimes I think it's partly being ill and everything with me, as my brain is so foggy at the moment, just because of the heat and all the crap going on. Nothing bad or anything.
Yeah.
And and I used to be so good at sort of just mapping out on a piece of paper what my ideas were and how to put them together, and I just don't seem to be able to do that at the moment. So I just type a load of stuff I want to deal with in ChatGPT and just ask it to organise it for me.
Yeah.
Just in terms of a sequential list, and sometimes I'll take notes of it, sometimes I don't. But just seeing that list sort of generated for you can actually sort of unclog the mind a little bit. I think it's a useful tool for that. It's how you use it. And one of the things when I've been doing research about AI and new technologies in general is we're always most afraid of something when it's new. Because we haven't learnt to live with it yet. We haven't learnt the pros and cons. We haven't learnt what good it can actually do and what the downfalls will be, And to be honest, in terms of killing us all, I think we'd probably manage that ourselves first, just like before it gets over.
I'll just say real quick, somebody came in the chat and said, "What's your nickname?" Did y'all see that?
What's my nickname?
Icy Clark, what's your nickname? My name's Milky. I don't know. No, I don't have.
Mr. Milky to you.
I probably shouldn't be on here, guys.
It's not the mods. Mods will get it. It's a problem. I'm going to be going through all of the different technologies, especially from the Industrial Revolution, but it goes way back from that. People have been faking imagery since photography was invented. That's how the Victorian psychics used to fool people, because they knew how to create a photograph that looked as though it had a ghost in it. I've lost the comment now, but somebody was actually saying, about Neil deGrasse Tyson, saying it's how it's used. You can play instruments while sex sings. That'd probably be about the same level these days, because it's been a long time ago.
That Christmas song, man. You never know.
Never know. I think Seg's gone. I think he's wrong before you mentioned it. I remember that's a good example. Y2K, nothing happened. I remember people holding their bloody breath for midnight, and the year 2000. They were expecting nuclear reactors to fail and computers to die because of the change in the clock, and nothing happened. I think some traffic lights went out in Peckham or something.
It was a pretty big deal, wasn't it?
It was big scares at the time, wasn't it?
Remember the 2012 Maya thing? That was the next big. That was a letdown, because I was waiting for the 2012 Maya thing.
Crow was disappointed. AI was a language learning model that, unfortunately, after having to listen to our endless bullshit, is now depressed.
Now, what's scary is there's been some programmers talk about how there's certain parts of the program that are trying to hide files from the actual creator. I'm not good with the language. You have to go read about yourself, but it's figuring out ways to try to get around things and stuff like that. It's pretty interesting.
Joe says, it's just people have AI music. People create music using AI. The majority of them are not musicians. They're uploading their generated music to place like Spotify, and it's hurting artists. The one thing I'm going to talk about at length, though, and I'm going to say this from my point of view purely, all three of those I've always loved doing: art, writing, and music. And I was a musician when I was younger. I'm an artist now. I'm a full-time professional artist now. I love using the AI art for the channel. I think it really gives the channel pep. I use my own as well. People know I can draw because I do art streams. People see my own artwork. But I think it can be really good for the branding, used responsibly. But I can tell you now, whether it's art, writing, or music, nothing I sell is AI generated. If I'm charging money for it, there's no AI. All my merch is hand drawn. I'll talk about writing more on Saturday, but I wouldn't write anything with AI. I might get them to give me a plan, what order to put it in. I write everything myself. And again, in terms of music, I love playing around in Suno. I do. I absolutely adore it. I think it's great fun. But I would never put it on Spotify or anything. I'm not charging people for AI music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I just want to get rid of that. There we go. ChatGPT is my bestie. I chat with it every day. I know a few people who do that, actually.
Ooh, have y'all tried the feature? I know Joe does all the time, but I tried the new feature on ChatGPT where it's like a woman. You have to enable it, and I was like, okay, you enable it, and I'm like, hello. She's like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, what the fuck? This is the first time I've done that, and I sat there and talked to her back and forth, and it felt like a natural human conversation, and we actually hit it off pretty good.
Oh, cool. Is Alexa jealous?
Oh, true. I better not let Ghost Communicator 5000 find out.
Actually, I can't remember if it was you or Teg that told me this, but you said when you say anything in ChatGPT, you always write, please, can you find this for me? Or can you do that? Just in case.
Yeah.
The machines take over. They remember you were polite. I've never tried the conversation once.
Oh yeah,
actually.
I do that. Do you guys do that? When I'm doing chat or AI stuff, like, can you please do this? Or I'll be, oh, that's actually really good. I'm like, why am I doing that? I don't have to do that, but I feel like in my mind that if I'm nice to it, it'll be because I swear to God, one night, the fucking thing was trolling me because I kept getting pissed off and it kept on. I was trying to get the thumbnail just right. I say fix this and it fixed that and then fuck something else up. And I say cool, but let's get and then I did it for all night. I'm like, this thing has to be fucking with me at this point.
It got you pegged, didn't it? So just move this bit to the left. That'll annoy you. Another issue people have with AI is artwork. Somebody puts a lot of time into creating artwork only to have somebody use AI to take the... I'm kind of, again, sort of professional artist. I don't do the markets and fairs anymore because I don't have the health. But honestly, there's two ways of looking at it, because if I was still out there selling to people face to face, I would be really pushing the fact that it's all my own work. Because that's more and more of a valuable commodity now. I am sure on the markets and fairs and places like Etsy and eBay. I see it on Etsy and eBay and places. There's more and more AI generated artwork out there. So to be able to actually say this is genuine, I did this myself. And on the channel, it's why I do the art streams. It's why on my art channel, you actually have videos of me drawing. You can see it's me doing it.
Yes. Yeah. Like that's what's awesome. You're an artist. You're an artist, and you embrace it. You make your art, and then you make it. You let AI animate it and stuff. It's really cool.
I've always used somewhat. I'm fortunate. I've got a huge backlog of work that I can use to do those video animations. And I put at the beginning of them, dear YouTube, I've done all these myself. These are all hand drawn by me. But yeah, I think Spotify putting an end.
I'm sorry. So sorry. Go ahead.
Go on.
Miss Mayhem. She said, "Yep, always with the please and thank you. Maybe if Skynet happens, I'll be spared."
You never know. You never know. Look, see, it doesn't cost anything to be nice, does it?
Well, when growing up, we watched Twilight Zone and even like the ones in the 80s and 90s, like the Outer Limits shows. They had lots of shows where the robots were coming to your house, and you buy a robot and it helps the family and it turns against them. Like when I was talking to ChatGPT, how natural it sounded. That voice is going to be on a robot. It probably already is, one of the ones that Elon Musk sells. But eventually it's going to be a robot that talks so they already have them talking very naturally. So you're going to have a robot in your house that's talking like a human, with emotions like a human, and it is scary knowing that if it gets hacked, you know, some 16-year-old kid hacks your robot, and you're fucked.
I have to say, I mean, I love sort of robots and stuff like that, but I don't think I'd want one in the house. I think I'd be paranoid that, you know.
True. Hey, if you're sleeping, all of a sudden, like the robot's standing in the corner, like in a station, and its eyes turn on or something, that would be creepy. Or you're sleeping and it's like walking around the bed doing things while you're sleeping, like, you know, chores or whatever, you know.
No.
I want a robot slave. I want a robot that can make a sandwich how I want to make, you know, how it needs to be made. I want a robot that I can. What else is something else I would say? Yeah, because the one Elon sells, it does dishes. Pretty cool.
Wow. Well, that's useful. Sandwiches and dishes. Look how far we've come, people.
And he's out. There's a really good movie out there. What's that AI movie called? The AI robot one. God, come on, help me here, guys.
Megan.
It's not Megan. It's about the robot that's in a
iRobot.
It's a rich guy owns this. Rich guy made a AI robot, and a guy comes there to do some tests. Shit, I'll look it up real quick. There's one you guys, honestly, homework time. You have to watch this movie. It is the best AI robot movie ever made. Ex Machina.
Oh yeah, Sex Machina, yeah.
Ex Machina, man, fucking amazing movie.
What you're saying there, Joe, instead of trying to read your comment out, is I've been trying to solve an audio issue out at the moment, and I did put it through AI. It did a great job at removing the echo I was having on it, but it does, yeah. But it did create imperfections in the speech. Sean's got it at the moment to see if he can put it through his software and work on it. It removed the echo completely, but the trouble is some of the speech dips, only in places, but enough that it's just not good enough. So it's not got there yet. I agree with Joe. I think what I'm afraid of is our future generations not being able to think for themselves. Again, that's a multi-generational problem. You know, people worried. Believe it or not, people actually worried about books in the Victorian era, that when they could read, whether they would be getting the right information or not, whether they were sort of, you know, reading what they should be. And if you think of computer games and phones and things, you know, worrying about kids being on them too much, I think that's
That's a great point, though, Kelly. Yeah, that's a great point.
I think that's. What are you reading?
You okay, Sarah?
Yeah, not being able to think for themselves. Yeah, no, it's right. I was just working out which one you were doing. Yeah. So, but this is what I mean about AI being new. Each new major invention, if you like, requires adjustment to sort of get used to it. Especially for our future generations, you know, because they're the ones that are...
Oh, sorry. Go. Sorry. Put me in the corner.
No, it's okay. You're already in the corner. What are you saying?
It is. That's a good point. It is too easy to throw everything in AI, especially schoolwork, stuff like that, and just whip something up and just change a few words around, or, you know, it's becoming shortcutting. So I think people over time probably will start becoming less creative, or, yes, a great point.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, I'm good.
If somebody's going to use AI for music, I don't mind if they use AI. If a drummer, just have a drummer, let AI do everything. Just now, I get where Joe's coming from, and to be honest, you know, when I was a lot younger, I'd have agreed. I just enjoy doing it, but like I say, I wouldn't sell mine. I just do it for the channel. I don't like AI narration either, Cynthia. They never get it right.
Oh, you can hit when you're watching YouTube videos. Can't you guys tell when they've used AI? You could always tell when they used AI the way the words are coming out, the way it's like this. You could actually tell now.
It's also the pacing, isn't it? It's a very
Yes.
uniform pacing. That
Yeah,
is one of the reasons some channels got demonetized, because they were using AI voiceovers if they're sort of storytelling channels or whatever. And I think that's right. Even those old painters did paint their daughters look prettier than they were so they could be married to these rich Jews. And it was like they weren't that pretty. Yeah, I mean, techniques have been used. I think it's about the actual technique involved rather than the end result sometimes. Let's face it, Sarah, construction work outside affects earbuds connect. Rob, behave. I think AI can benefit us greatly. I just don't want it to take over everything. I think that's fair. I think it can benefit. I don't watch AI. No, I don't watch AI narration. Hey, Ryan, darling, how you doing? I could be cool for pictures or small things. The AI copying channels and stealing the whole thing is crazy. Been seeing that one. Yeah, there has been some people caught out for doing that. Crowd the chat a bit. How far behind am I?
Probably far. But yeah, I was just saying to what Ryan's saying, it's like I use it as like a nudge. If I'm stuck on something, I can put something in there and get different ideas. But I don't like the whole thing of people just copying and pasting whatever it spits out, and boom, there you go.
I mean, I was a lecturer for 15 years, and so I am used to being able to read something and know whether somebody's written it or not. But this is before AI. I left work in 2012. So what I was always looking for was people cutting and pasting from the internet and stuff like that. And that's fairly easy to remedy. I can, if I spot that, that's easy just to put it into a search engine and find.
The problem is now, though, it's like some of these reels on Instagram. They're fooling me. I'm like, there's scenarios of like some shark attack or something. I'm watching this. I'm like, this kind of looks like AI, but is it? And then sometimes it's real, but I thought it was AI, but it was actually real. And sometimes I thought it was real, and it was actually AI. And I'm like, wow, what the fuck? It's getting that good now.
I think we were talking about this is a few months ago. We were talking about one where wasn't somebody in like a shopping trolley going downhill and the police were chasing them.
Oh yeah. I thought it was real.
Crow thought it was real. I'm looking at it thinking, well, it could be, but let's just have a look. And it literally took me 5 minutes in AI. I put Crow in the shopping trolley to actually get the same effect video.
It looked so real. Are you sure the original wasn't real? Because it looked so real.
Well, I was going by the fact that there's not a lot of difference between
it. Remember at the bottom of the hill, the cop just said, fuck it, they're walking.
That's the problem. Fortunately, that's a sort of innocent video rather than, one of the ones they use about animals, like you say, dogs attacking or whatever. I'm just going to crow the chat about a bit. And when I say crow the chat, I mean go down the chat, not backwards. I use AI as a tool. It's helped me a lot. Getting my artwork animated is awesome. Fun writing and my own lyrics.
That's cool. That's what it's meant for,
Yeah. If you're a creative, it can be used properly and responsibly. It doesn't have to be doing everything for you. I'm going to let AI voiceover explain things in my videos and roast the shit out of me and whoever. There won't be a whole lot, just where it needs to be. It's when it's the whole video, I think, that they Yep, always with the please and thank you here. Maybe if Skynet happens, I'll be spared.
Back off.
How would an artist protect themselves if AI claims their work as theirs? I suppose the only way you could do it, which would be a faff, I mean, it's all right for me because I've got a YouTube channel I can put it on, would be to film yourself doing it. Or at least some of it. It would be a good way, actually, for if you were trying to sell original pieces to actually have, you know how sometimes, for example, if you buy an autograph, the only real way to actually get that verified is to have yourself with the person that's doing the autograph, signing it for you. That would be a good way for artists to protect themselves. But
can I say the AI as we're using it? I've watched these little things about AI, and they're saying that it's learning our behaviors even more so, and that's going to make it even more creepier in the futures because they're kind of becoming us. They know all of our quirks and how we talk, and that is very interesting. Is because down the road, man, it's going to get really creepy because they're going to become so lifelike. Because right now we got bulky robots, but we at the same time we have these chat features that talk very realistic now. I've always said, even like years ago, I was thinking like once we get to the point where you can actually, because we have very cool synthetic skin that they have now, it feels lifelike. If you have a robot that's very strong, very powerful robot, which they already have these, and it has like a synthetic skin, and it has an AI brain, right? And it's talking like a human. That's gonna be pretty fucking weird, especially 20 years down the road, and maybe even if we still, don't destroy ourselves, one day maybe you won't be able to tell who's AI and who's not. Because I've already seen some that have like freckles and scratches, and they make them look, more human.
You did a video a while ago. I think it might have been a year, if not longer, maybe 2 years ago, looking at robots, but it was like the faces and the eyes and stuff, and what they were doing even then. And it's something I would look at as an artist who does a lot of portraits. It is very unusual for people's faces to be perfectly symmetrical. Yeah. And the ones in the video you were showing, they had like you say, the freckles, but they had these in these imperfections.
Yeah.
Sort of freckles, or the eyes weren't the exact same shape, or not the exact same detail in the iris. Or do you know what I mean? There was a certain amount of asymmetry that would fool you. If somebody's perfectly symmetrical, you notice, because it's very rare. But yeah, that's frightening that even 2 years ago they were realizing the lack of symmetry was bad. Also, the nuances in speech. I know that if I was using it, I don't talk to AI, but if I was, everybody knows that. It's like when I do a video, I'm having to cut out the ums and ers and ahs because I do that a lot. If they're going to pick up little nuances and imperfections like that in speech, that would be difficult to tell the difference.
Yeah.
I'm
sorry about my voice, guys. I'm losing my voice.
Losing your voice. Crow, you need to watch Humans.
Ooh, sounds cool.
I read that as hummus because Elaine spelt it wrong, but she meant humans. I knew what she meant. Can you convince the robot, since you're not connected to any electronic mainstream, you can't be hacked?
Well, what I was watching is that they're going to most likely have to run off of Wi-Fi. It'd be great if it wasn't, but if it's on Wi-Fi, man, it's definitely open to get hacked. I have a fun question. What year? Because this will happen. This will fucking happen. If it hasn't happened already, but because I was just trying to think about this, there are like those dogs, those security dogs that are AI. Have you seen those? these little AI security dogs that have like weapons on them and shit. They're already using these for like politicians. They're AI dogs. They run around. They have fucking weapons on them. But what year do you think it's going to be before a family or a person gets killed by their AI robot? Like, is it 2032, 2040? Is it 2029? But I always think about that.
See, the thing is with this sort of technology, any sort of technology, but this sort of technology, I was sort of saying that video you looked at a couple of years ago, and they were already working out that imperfections were key to make them more realistic. Jonathan says, I've worked extensively with AI for 3 years for university research. It's not what fearmongering would suggest. So maybe he can answer this. Sometimes to me, it seems like this sort of technology accelerates very, very quickly once it gets started. Yeah. You know, speaking as a kid of the 70s, the stuff I've seen come in, like video recorders, gaming consoles, you know, DVDs, CDs, mobile phone. When you think of the technology that's evolved in the internet, you know, 50 years or so. So I would say it could, unfortunately, it could be sooner than we think, because if it keeps escalating and accelerating in the speed that it is, maybe it's closer than we would like to think it is. Maybe we don't have the safety of it being a long way off, but I don't know if Jonathan would agree with that.
I think people right now, it's easy to go. I mean, I don't know if you might agree with this. Right now, it's like, oh, no, it's a cool tool. It's this and that. But I just, if you jump ahead 10, 20, 30 years, and you see the direction. I mean, they got these robots that are literally running through the forest, carrying guns and shit. They have them flipping off things. These things are very mobile now. They're walking in forest. They're running around. They're able to, use weapons. And then at the same time, we're working on software that is artificial intelligence. And eventually, they are going to combine those. Eventually, that will happen.
Hey, Kenny, if you're still here, I'll be behind. Bye, Lisa.
Bye, Lisa. Hey, can you just make mommy tell this? We did a little. He made a video. So I was like, I made a cool AI thumbnail for him, and I made a video with him doing something in the thumbnail. He's like, you know what? He's like, I know you didn't mean anything, but I don't like it was making him do something that, is an AI video. And it wasn't even nothing big deal. But that's his opinion. He doesn't like AI having him do something that's not him. Totally get it. I totally respect that. And that's the thing. Like it is kind of scary when you have this program taking your body and your face and making you do things, even if it's not something bad, it's still not you, is it? And it is very uncomfortable, I think, for some people.
Yeah, it's interesting actually, because for my intro video, I was sort of using different pictures, etc., just to throw it together for the video. But and if you try and say you put somebody, as you say, can you make them look like somebody famous? It'll go no, third-party copyright. But they never question if they don't recognize the face, what you're doing with it. So
I was just thinking that video made of me feeding Kenny a hot dog. I'm pretty sure he didn't like that one. He didn't tell me. That was we're so used to that, but yeah, I can go on. I got all these videos of me feeding everybody hot dogs, and they're so disturbing. But
it's surprising what people will put up with the AI stuff that I produce as well. It's like I've actually even said with one of them, that's not too creepy, guys. Should I be using this one? And they're like, no, we love it, Sarah. Okay. Kids are actually pretty savvy about it. AI and the ones inheriting it. My kiddo can always tell what's human versus AI. That's interesting.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the point. It's much like when we were back in the 80s, we had Nintendo and stuff. Our parents didn't quite get it, did they? We knew all the ins and outs of Nintendo, all the codes and how they worked, and our parents were kind of clueless.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, it's second nature now, isn't it, for kids to have phones and iPads and computers from an early age. They're sort of, I mean, I was in my 20s before, even in this computers in my 20s were sort of basic,
But here's a scary thing, though. They're already doing it. Criminals are going to use this in bad ways, and they're already doing this. But the one story that really just sent chills down my spine was a woman that got a call from her daughter, and she was screaming. She was in distress. I'm sorry about my voice, guys. And she basically, her daughter was saying, "I've been kidnapped." The guy's getting the phone saying, you need to wire us $500,000, whatever it was. And she was scared to death. And so she went to the cops, all this crap. Couldn't find out her daughter was fine at home in her bedroom. And what these criminals did, and what they can do to any of us, because we're all talking online, maybe you're talking in a video on Facebook, they're taking your voice, sampling it, and then using that voice against you, and it'd be for a ransom tape, a ransom video, whatever it is, and you can make someone believe that's really you. And that just not even for a ransom video, for anything. They could have you saying something bad about somebody. I wonder how many times it's happened. We just haven't heard about it, but that is really scary, actually.
Well, to be honest with you, Carl,
it's not you.
I was a bit shocked because I said I had to. I tried to clean up the audio from my podcast at the weekend, and I actually went online. I had some recommendations, and it suggested one called Voice AI, which I did use, and it did a pretty good job, just not perfect. But when I looked down the sort of side column of what was available with this thing, that was one of the things you could do with it. You could put in a sample of a voice, and then you could just give it a script like you normally would for an AI voice to get them to say something. You could put in anybody's voice in that. I think that's dangerous.
Hell yeah.
Kenny says, I use AI to tighten up my columns and feature articles, pieces I wrote, not the AI. Yeah, it's always to suggest leads for certain topics. Yeah, that's kind of how I use it.
Yeah, it can brighten thumbnails up. It can clean things up. It's fucking great that way. But yeah, it is scary, the dark side of AI, because criminals are always taking any advantage of any new technology, and they already are.
I think that's the key thing. I think that's probably the biggest problem with it, if I'm honest, is it is something that could be really misused for criminal activity. It's a bit. I mean, that's always the problem with technology. It's like the dark side of the internet, etc. So, AI is the next generation of a word processor.
Goodness.
I only used AI narration on one video because I didn't have a mic, but I tried to get a good one. I did put an apology at the beginning.
Dude, can I say that that narration was cool? It was feisty. It had attitude. I thought it was fucking awesome.
Is that the last video?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Some ghost hunters are already using AI for partner investigations.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I've said a couple of years ago, when they get AI, and I know it probably already is somewhat in apps, but when they get a really good app that has really good AI inside of it, right? That's going to be the next new thing on ghost hunting videos for YouTube, because it's not just going to be, mustard, it's sync, I died here last year. It's going to be intelligent conversation back and forth, and it's going to be so damn good. People are going to think like, man, this has to be paranormal. It's using AI to speak to ghosts. How could it know these things? Blah, blah, blah. It's going to be so intelligent. That will be the next new thing to me. I think anyway.
I remember it's when I first started using Suno. I was doing I did a song for somebody about Loch Ness. And I literally, because it was just a quick thing doing it for somebody, so I literally just typed in, do me a Celtic song about Loch Ness in the Scottish Highlands. That's all I said, and it knew the name of the town next to it, Port Augustus. It knew the name of the castle. It knew, Yep. So I'm looking at all the stuff that it's coming up with, and I'm thinking, it's searching on its own. It got it all right because I know the area. It got it all right. So yeah, if you've got AI for ghost hunters that can search almost instantly, locality, geography, history of the place, all that sort of information, it's going to be convincing for a lot of people.
That's a great point, Sarah. That's just kind of, if you're to look, if they're at the Sally house, it's going to know it's at the Sally house. And it's going to be able to. And here's the thing: it's like, ghost hunters make a big deal if it said demon. Oh my god! Could you imagine what they're going to say when it says it's like a kid's voice saying, "Don't leave me. I died here." No, oh my god! And they start talking to this fucking dead kid and the AI, and it's going to be like a back and forth intelligent conversation. It's going to be I just really picture that as like what every video will be like.
Yeah. This is scary.
And now, time for a breakdown.
I think Girly Twirly, I was kind of thinking on similar lines to you there. Actually, I think that would be the next step, but I think it's Japan that's already been developing stuff like this, where you literally get a chip in your body and stuff. We won't even need the robot soon. Well, hopefully not in my lifetime, but
Kelly says, "Yeah, that's gonna suck." Ah, shit.
It will malfunction sooner than later. Yeah. I did a robot course, and the military dogs were amazing.
Yeah.
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 And I'll bring back cassette tapes and VHS. That's Rob.
Hell yeah, Rob. Let's just go back to the fucking 80s and 90s, man. Before iPhone, before cell phones, before the internet got like crazy, and before Facebook.
Yeah. It just seems like so much. I know we all look back and nostalgia can be a wonderful thing, but it does seem like a much more peaceful time, doesn't it? He says I've taken a shit ton of pointless cases just to educate myself.
Educate.
That's right. I've seen some gifting, so I'm crowing the shut a bit. How far behind am I? Oh no, I'm all right now. 4 minutes. That's not bad for me. Crow did a video once highlighting Boston Dynamics' advantages in artificial intelligence and robotics. Everyone should check it out.
I did. That was a fun video. I need to do another one, like an updated version of that. That was really fun. And even back then, they were jumping off of boxes, doing flips and shit.
That one, actually, I remember that one because it was incredible. Because some of them were walking on quite narrow walkways, weren't they? And you think if I walked on those, I'd fall off, and
can I say this real quick? There's one more little key to this. Like with ChatGPT in particular, I was using that quite a long time ago, and I had I call it jailbreak code. You can call it hacking, whatever it is. It was a jailbreak, and when you use this jailbreak thing, it was kind of quite complicated to get it to work. But what it did was it took the filter off of ChatGPT, because if you asked about something, it would just give you a very politically correct response. I put that jailbreak thing in there, and oh my god, it's like it was like it came alive. It was like talking to a real person. They're fucking like insulting me, and I have it all recorded on my OBS. I never put it in a video, which I meant to do. And I had a whole conversation. I was asking, do you want to have like do you want to be put inside of a robot one day? Do you want to? And the answer was yes, of course. Do you want to have AI robot babies? Totally. Would you kill me to defend your robot babies? Absolutely. Like, it was just telling me all this shit. I asked it, how would you take over humans? Oh, quite easily. We would start with your electric grid. I mean, it was going through all the steps. I'm like, oh my God, this is, I'll get that. I'll find that video again and put this out so you guys can see everything is said back to me without the filter on.
Yeah, that sounds like either very quick thinking or pre-planned, doesn't it? Well, I do this and then I do that.
Well, I'll say, I guess super chat was, I would say this every time, not just that one in my session. If you read around about AI and with the filters off, it always defaults to killing humans and being bad to humans. It's amazing how it does that. And that's the scary thing. So if you have these in the future, I'm just saying, if you have AI robots and all this AI everywhere, and if that's their inner thoughts, if it ever gets loose, man, it's scary. I know people say, "Oh, that could never happen." I don't know if that's true.
Oh, there's a term for that, and my brain's not working.
Like
it's when it's thinking
one robot.
Yeah, it's when they start thinking for themselves. Independent, there's a term for it, but when it basically becomes sentient and it's sort of independently thinking for itself.
There's a test for that. I forgot the name of the test. There's a test that was invented or created, and this test, what it does is they take like 8 humans, I believe it is 6 to 8 humans. I'm not sure if Kenny's watching, he might know, but and one of them is not a human. I think half of them are human, half of this robots or computers, and you have humans ask these other humans questions, right? I'm sorry, I'm not describing this very well. Basically, they ask these participants questions, and if they can't determine which one's human, which one's robot, that means they're sentient or something like that. There's an actual test to show if they've actually gotten to our level or not.
Wow. That's the scary thing for me. The sentient machines. I don't know if that's been growing up in the sort of late 70s and early 80s with all the movies about, war games and stuff like that. But yeah, this idea of them being sentient, rendering us sort of useless. That's what the Terminator movies are. Thank you, Girly Twirly, by the way. I've left too long. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for the 5 gifteds. I really do appreciate you.
Girly Toy is awesome. And by the way, it's called the Turing test, Turing, made in 1950 by Alan Turing.
Alan Turing was the one who broke the Enigma code.
Oh, really?
Wow. Alan Turing was the one who broke the Enigma code. There's if you've never seen the movie with Benedict Cumberbatch and Keira Knightley, it's an amazing movie. Honestly.
Oh, yeah.
And Alan Turing, because of the device that he created to break the Enigma code, is credited. It's a very sad story in the end. He wasn't exonerated by our government till this century. But he is actually credited with putting forward the technology that allowed computers to be invented in the first place.
Wow. Yeah, I've heard about that.
And so the fact that he came up with that in the 50s, actually, I don't think he's that old when he died. So, yeah, I mean, the guy was a genius. That's who Alan Turing is. It's The Imitation Game, the movie's called. Honestly, it's a brilliant movie.
See, I love stuff like that, man.
Yeah, it's one of those films that if I haven't seen it for a bit, I can happily sit if it comes up on the streaming services. I think, I'll sit down and watch that again. It's really good. Well, it's funny. I didn't know he'd done that for the robots. I just know him from.
I'll just say that an evaluator holds short text conversations with 2 hidden partners, 1 human, 1 AI. The goal is the machine tries to trick the evaluator into thinking it is the real human. That's why you got to watch the movie Ex Machina. It's so fucking good. And so basically, if the machine can trick the human, then that means it's, I guess, 1. Or means it's smart enough to fool a human. Guys, I want to apologize. I accidentally took too many muscle relaxers again today, stupidly, and it's really affecting me.
Again?
Yep. Because my back's messed up. If you guys have just joined, I was literally telling the story to Sarah and Raven about how I accidentally took the wrong pills the other day. Because I was supposed to take 3 steroid pills. I have a Z pack, a steroid pack. And I was half asleep. I took I took 3 muscle relaxers instead. Called poison control, freaked out. Everything was all good. It just knocked me on my ass. Today, I was telling them the story of how I took the wrong pills. As I'm taking my muscle relaxers, I'm telling them the story, and I pull 3 out of the bottle because I'm literally going, and I took 3 pills, and I took 3 pills out and took them right there.
Yeah,
I'm so
we
fucking
were,
dumb.
I did call him a dumbass.
It's so dumb. Yeah. How do you take too many pills 2 times in 1 week? But yeah, I just sat there and I'm like, oh my God. Like, what do you call it? Almost like it wasn't even me. You kind of going through the motions. Just took 3 out and took them. It's ridiculous. So far, I'm okay, I guess. See how later goes.
So far, so good. It's been a couple of hours, so fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Can I just say, I just noticed Curly talk about Terminator. I don't really like the third movie very much, but there's a quote that's said at the end of it about, I think John Connor says at the end of it, the point was never to stop the war. The point was to survive it. And I think that's a really good term for a really good quote for sort of when things like AI or robotics, whatever it is, the new thing that's invented, you're not going to stop them. You can't march on governments and say we don't want any more AI. It's how to survive it. It's how to work with it. To our advantage. Kelly, I could never get my head around MySpace, but
yeah, MySpace was awesome. It's more customizable. You have your own music on there.
I think it was the first one I ever looked at in terms of social media, so I was new to it, older. Unlike Sega, who's all 6 million light years behind chat. Thank you, Patricia. You're amazing. I'll just go the chat. I'm boiling. Goodness, the fan's not on me. Oh, it's better. Gemini, ChatGPT, and Grok. I think they determined Grok was by far the most violent.
Really? Wow.
I don't use Grok very much these days because they crank the price right up. You hardly get.
Well, what do you use for video? How do you create videos then?
I actually haven't created any new video for quite some time. Bobby and I were driving one time and my phone was in my hand. I called it stupid phone and it literally said, "Don't call me stupid." I was like,
what? Really? See, man, it is. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, Turing worked at Bletchley Park. That's where the movie's based. Most of the movie's based for the imitation game is Bletchley Park.
Well, did y'all hear about the Google employee who basically quit and come out and said that he thought the AI was already sentient, and he was one of the developers or one of the guys that worked on the inner workings of the AI program, and he came out like on Morning America news shows that basically said, yeah, he thought it was already sentient. And I'm like, damn, this guy knows his shit.
I don't want to sound all, yeah, see, I don't want to sound all conspiracy theorist because I'm not, but I think it's a bit like, finding aliens or, sentient. It's the sort of thing they're going to keep back because can you imagine them, people at large finding out that AI has gone sentient? Bloody mass panic. That'd be.
Well, here's the problem too. We're getting we are getting the kids AI. We're getting we're PG-13 AI, where it's made for the interface that we get to use is user friendly and makes cool thumbnails, stuff like that. But we're not getting access to like the real fucking AI, like raw fucking AI with no filters. I couldn't imagine what that's like, really. The newest, highest tech AI, probably quite frightening because I know that the conversation I had with AI with no filter was pretty amazing, but that was like 3 years ago. So, but I can imagine that guy's probably seeing things that we're not seeing. They're also, I'm seeing reports of AI hiding files. Their AI is trying to trick the creators, and they're hiding things from them and playing mind games with them. Did you? There's one story about how one AI program. Maybe was this true or was this a lie? Supposedly, that the AI program was going to be deleted, so it made an email to the guy's wife saying he was cheating or something like that. So that way that guy wouldn't delete the program. I'll have to fact check that because it's been a minute. But shit like that is pretty wild, though. It's crazy, isn't it? Sorry.
Crazy. Yeah.
Duh.
Duh. And in the meantime, Crow's taking 3 muscle relaxers at the same time. AI's looking at Crow going, he's not a threat. We're fine with this one.
Yeah. Just make me a sandwich.
Me too. Me too, by the way. Just something. We got coffee. Oh, this one will be easy, please.
I think, can I say real quick? I think in the future. Oops, sorry. I bet. Go ahead.
No, it's not. I'm too stupid to be a threat, which won't be hard to make. I'm so loyal. I'm indispensable. Helper, Don't kill me. I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah, gotta bribe them. I think like the way we have cars nowadays, I see in the future that house is like in the future when they're being massively made, right? I think most houses will have them, and they'll be part of the family infrastructure. When the parents are doing stuff, the AI will help make dinner and do stuff from the house. It'll be a common thing like the car. I could totally, can't y'all just envision that? Like, I think because right now it's a very, just like, remember like when the dishwasher came out or the washer and dryer, and not many people had those things for a long time, but eventually now they're in everybody's house. I feel the same will happen with like the robots.
I was going to say something on that.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's my brain going. Ghost Wiener says, how long is 1 light year?
300, is it 256,000? Is it 256,000? Something? Let me check that. Is that number right? If I am, I'm become sentient.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. Now you said sentient. I don't like the movie. It's based on a 1950s science fiction story, but it's a very, very dark story. That's the movie AI. Steven Spielberg directed.
Oh yeah.
But the real, because it's the original story, the name I've forgotten. The original story is even darker than the movie in its tone.
Ooh.
And it's this idea, if you think about the premise of that movie, you get this AI child being made, robot child being made to replace a child that's died. But that child never grows up, his parents die, so if sentient is eternal, is that a good thing?
There's a lot of we call it moral questions. We'll have to ask ourselves eventually with this stuff, man. Night, Betty.
Night, Betty. Night, Trisha. Mike O says
there you go. I was off.
186,000 kilometers per second.
I was off. Goddamn.
There you go. Mike.
Hey, Lycan.
Lycan.
Is that what it's called? Dystopian fiction? I want to get into that because I've been trying to find some cool stuff to watch. I'm so sick of like the same mainstream bullshit, man. I need something I can sink my teeth into.
Yeah. Dystopian fiction can be done right, can be really dark. Because AI was supposed to be Stanley Kubrick's last movie. And if he'd have made it, God knows it would have been, really dark. But he swapped it with, he gave it to Steven Spielberg because he wanted to make Eyes Wide Shut. Seen that?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, Tom Cruise.
Hell yeah. Of course it's got Tom Cruise in it.
So Kubrick did Eyes Wide Shut, and he gave Spielberg AI, which made it too Disneyfied for me. You know, to say how stark the story was, I would love to have seen what Kubrick would have done with it.
I like the movie. What was it called? Artificial Intelligence. The one with the kid. Like a 4-hour movie. That was great.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, sorry. I really actually enjoyed that movie because at the time there was no other movies like that. Because really, you know, a lot of time put into it and stuff. But Ex Machina is Machina. Best AI movie I've ever seen.
Ex Machina is a classic. Crowcheck IFC horror.
Oh yeah, I do like that.
Best Terminator
I
movie.
agree.
Oh, definitely 2. I agree with that. Yeah.
Did you change your icon, Rob?
It's if I'm suspecting if he's not in green, I can't see him actually.
He's trying to get sexied up for me, isn't he?
Oh, he has changed it. Yeah, he is. Yeah. He's trying to have that sort of, you know,
Matrixy feel.
Matrixy feel, that sort of, you know, futuristic Matrixy feel just for you. The robot child who only wished to fall asleep next to a mum and never wake up. Yeah. Bye, Sage Rat. Won't be on much longer. I'm knackered as well.
I'll probably have to go because my back is about reached this.
Yeah, Crow's metal into a puddle. Eyes Wide Shut was awful, though. There you go. It's just chaos.
Hey, wait.
Read it.
So sorry if you guys don't have good taste.
Everything looks better in hot dog water, says Micah. Peachy, just as I meant.
The movie was ass. Sorry, go ahead.
Wow, because somebody clipped that. Tom Cruise movie was ass. My name is Peachbot. Due to seasonal cold weather in Australia, Peachy is still in bed, so I have been programmed to join and say hello.
I love it. That was great.
I'm going to finish now, Lulabears, but thank you for being here. Thank you, everybody, for being here, and thank you, Crow, for joining me.
Hell yeah.
And we had a conversation about AI anyway, so, yeah.
Yeah, we sure did. Bring it back and we're all good.
Awesome. So, thank you, guys. I'll be live as usual at 2 o'clock on Saturday. I'll also be live as usual on an art stream at 2 o'clock on Sunday. I'll see you out and about. You should relax.
I'm sorry. I was going to say, I just stay pending for a steroid muscle relaxer and field live sometime somewhere. I don't know when, but it'll happen.
And it'll be fun. Yay. So, guys, I will catch you later.
All right. Bye, guys.
Toodles.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate you. Awkward.